Thank you, Sean. Thank you for everyone at Icon Coaching.
Simon, congratulations, man. You know what that is?
That's winning.
It's winning, baby. I love it when you're winning. That's fantastic.
I got 2 under contract, so that's like 2.8 million in 2 weeks.
You've got to take control of your production to make sure that you're making more money, your bank account balance is rising, that your net worth is increasing, and that's what we want to see happen.
So that they can save the listing.
Which I'm really, really thankful for, Sean. Thank you.
See everyone coming on board.
Welcome to Icon Coaching's webinar.
Simon, congratulations, man. You know what that is?
That's winning.
It's winning, baby. I love it when you're winning. That's fantastic.
I got 2 under contract, so that's like 2.8 million in 2 weeks.
You've got to take control of your production to make sure that you're making more money, your bank account balance is rising, that your net worth is increasing, and that's what we want to see happen.
So that they can save the listing.
Which I'm really, really thankful for, Sean. Thank you.
See everyone coming on board.
Welcome to Icon Coaching's webinar.
Welcome everybody to the Icon Coaching Webinar. Gang, we do this every single Tuesday at 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific. Mark your calendar, time block the time, because the information you gain is designed specifically to strengthen and deepen your foundation, to add more concrete, add more steel. And with the right foundation, gang, you can build your business as big as you want to build it. Now, we're here to help you with the right knowledge, the right skills, the right mindset, and the right habits to help you just get out there and double your production over last year's production. Guys, if you don't think that's possible, I'll give you a list of 15 clients that I'm working with right now that have literally doubled their production over the last 90 days. So you're no different than them. There are people out there doing it, so you can do it too. And we have Rob Daniel today. Rob Daniel is the CEO of Icon Coaching. This dude would list 9 expireds every single month like clockwork. He would list, what, 5, 6, 7, 8 different for sale by owners every single month. Guys, with mere words, when you know what to say, you know how to say it, and you say it to enough people, you're guaranteed success in this industry, no doubt about that. And I can't think of anybody better to teach you this information than Rob Daniel himself. He agreed to do this webinar, just himself, personally today, to just open the Komodo and say, here's what I did that didn't work. Don't do that. Here's what I did that did work. Now, let me help you scale it. Let me help you get the life you want out of your real estate career. Let's make your holiday season the most fruitful, most productive holiday season so that you can show your family members, your friends, the best holiday that they've ever had in their lifetime. By the way, fourth quarter production leads to first quarter production. So we want to see you in action. By the way, shameless plug real quick. I'm going to be doing a webinar in October sometime. Maybe it's November, early November, on the Icon business planning methodology. Guys, I want you to open your eyes to that. I want you to register for that. It's free. Yet there's 4 steps that when you understand this, when you've got your mind around this and you're thinking differently, you're going to get different and better results. Guys, I've taught this methodology to Fortune 500 companies like McDonald's, Panasonic, FedEx, T-Mobile, Pepsi, just to name a couple. I've taught it to broker owners, to team leaders, to individual agents. It works for them. It works for us at Icon Coaching. I promise you guys, it's going to work for you. So keep your eye open for that. Yet today, it's all about how to proactively lead generate expireds for sale by owners. Rob is going to show you the what to say, the how to say it, the what to do to list 9 expireds a month, you guys. List 5, 6, 8 different for sale by owners a month. So I want you to lean in today. I want you to give your undivided attention, block everything else out. This is the most important thing you could be doing right now. And I can't think of anybody better other than Rob Daniel. So without any further delay, Rob, have some fun with these guys today. Let's improve their production. Let's have a great holiday season and a very, very Merry Christmas. Okay. Thank you guys. Take it away, Rob.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Really appreciate that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, again, many of you have probably had me before. I've done for sale by owner webinars, expired webinars, a couple of other things. Today, we're going to really talk about expireds. I had the good fortune of listing 9 expireds a month for 8 years straight. So again, now it takes a lot of work, but I want to kind of set it up for just a moment. I'm a believer. And by the way, if I could, just so I know everybody is here and everybody's alive, over in the chat, hey, put where you're from. What state are you from? I'd like to see, who's dominating here on Minnesota. Yes, love Minnesota. Used to do Bold up in Minnesota whenever I was with Keller Williams, and did Chicago, did Orlando, Texas, California there, Atlanta. Okay, so we've got them all over the spectrum. New Hampshire, man, what a great time I had up there. I probably did that 4 or 5 times up there.
Rob, I can't help myself. I'm seeing so many people in the state of Texas. We've got to announce Sales Surge Live. Guys, we're going to be in Dallas for a 4-hour free live workshop in Dallas, October 6th. Then we're going down to San Antonio, October 7th, coming up to Austin on October 8th, and we're wrapping it up October 9th in Houston, Texas. If you happen to be close there, or maybe you got some points, or you got some money in your pocket burning a hole and you want to buy an airline ticket and fly out, come see us at Sales Surge Live. The registration is free. It's been taken care of by our affiliates. Our Allied Resource Partners have paid for you to be there. All you have to do is go in and claim your ticket. By the way, invite all your friends, invite your rev share organizations. Just make it happen. I see that Travis Dempsey raised your hand, but go ahead and unmute yourself, Travis, if you can, and go ahead and ask your question. Actually, he may not be able to. Day, you're going to have to tell me the rules here. Can he?
Yeah, they're going to have to put it into the chat, whatever questions they might have.
Sorry about that, Travis. Go ahead and type it in the chat. We'll definitely be babysitting that today. But go to iconcoaching.com, guys. Click on the events tab. Click on Sales Surge Live. And actually, I see that Day Peralta is on top of it. She put the registration link in the chat for you guys. So just go ahead and click that link. Go ahead and register. It's free. You're going to learn how to become a content creator on social media through realestatecontent.ai. We're going to take artificial intelligence, your content strategy, marry them together, and you're going to become a thought leader in your market area. We're going to help you build a omnipresent local brand that positions you. When they think real estate, they think you. You need to be at Sales Surge. I'm going to help you convert leads at the highest level possible. And hear this, I'm going to give you a live buyer presentation. I don't know if many of you know, for the first 10 years of my career, I was a buyer agent closing over 100 buyer sides per year, several $100,000 commission month in my 20s. I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. And I'm going to give you all the digital assets associated with the 20-point buyer presentation. All you have to do is register, show up, be there. Okay. I'm not going to say anything else, Rob. Over to you.
All right. Well, thank you, Sean. I mean, that was good to make sure that we everybody knows that, especially if you're in Texas. I see somebody is going to the San Antonio event that put it over there in the chat. And also, so let me get back, so that I can get back to what we're talking about today is expireds, okay? Because the bottom line is, and Day, is there any way to take Sean up to the top? I don't know if they can, if everybody could just see me or they're seeing both of us. Okay, thank you very much for that. All right. Now, if you have any questions or you have any comments, please put them over there in the chat. That's how you do that. And we'll do our best to be able to answer those and be able to take care of you. I'm a real believer, and I've been in the business for about 37 years now. I'm a believer and always have been that November the 15th or right before Thanksgiving, and I hope that I can convince you of that, is the end of our 2025 real estate year. Most everything that you do will fall over after November the 15th or Thanksgiving will fall into January or close into January or 2026. So if you believe that and you think in that way, then there's 2 things that you have to think about right now. How can I finish 2025 with a bang? How can I have that Christmas money? And most of us, or a lot of us, really, really struggle at Christmas because we've spent money, we do this, we do that, and then we forget that Christmas is coming up and we're not able to do the things that we want to do for our family. So again, my whole point about this is that we still have a window of opportunity to list houses and get buyers from those houses and be able to close things by the end of the year and finish our year 2025 strong. At the same time, that you are finishing this year strong, you got to start planning now for 2026. I hope you really grasp that. Now, my point is this: if I can help you or give you something today that just ignites in your head, ignites in your being, that says, I would like to I'd like to have 5 listings by Halloween. I'd like to have 5 or 6 or 7 listings by November the 15th. You should have the momentum and have anywhere from, I'm going to say, from 7 to 10 listings in your inventory by no later than Thanksgiving. And that will give you the momentum a whole lot faster, a whole lot quicker than everybody else that going into 2026. Now, I'm going to make a bold statement also. I never listed less than 20 houses in January of any year that I sold real estate. In fact, my best year was January 1994. Some of you may not have even been born. I'm not for sure. January 1994, I listed 30 houses in 30 days. Okay. And 20 of those were expires. 20 of those were expires. Now, if I'm going to do hopefully another webinar as I get closer and closer to the end of the year, because the biggest time for expireds also is New Year's Day. New Year's Day. There will be 200, 300, 400, 500 expireds to come off on New Year's Day. And I've got a whole system and plan that I can help you with to be able to go out there and list 5, 10, 15, 20 expireds in January. Now, let's bring us back to today. How can we get 5 expireds, or how can we get 5 listings by Halloween or by Thanksgiving, right? Halloween is really just 30 days away. How can we do that? How can we do that? And thank you, Dawn, for that, because Dawn has done this before and really has done well in the expired category. Now, I'm a believer that when you wake up every morning, you have 4 actions that you can take. And I would like for you to write these down, if you will. And I don't know if, Dave, if you could put them over into the chat as I'm saying them. Number 1 is called the do nothing action. You get up every day and you figure out, how can I do nothing today? Now, for some people, that might be great. For people that are retired, for people that got money coming in all the time, that might be wonderful. But for many people that you need money for your family, you need a do nothing action is not good. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is a retreat action. You can actually retreat. You can say, hey, listen, wait a minute. I've got there's so much to do. I got so many things to do. Isn't that what happens from Thanksgiving all the way to about the second week of January, is we begin to retreat. And the reason is because we got so much stuff to do. We got Thanksgiving, we got Christmas, we got family, we've got all these things to do. It's cold outside, it's snowing, those type of things. Maybe not in Florida, sometime it did, but however, maybe not down in Miami. But my point is this: the second action is a retreat action. Number 3, the third is something I really want to talk to you about. 95% of everybody who takes this action, and let me say this to you, society loves you. Society loves you to take this action, and that is normal action. Wake up every day and you take a just normal action of what everybody else does. Average action. I mean, most people in the world are average. Most people in the world are normal, okay? And if that's what you desire to be, guess what? Society will love you for it. Or you could do what I'm going to talk to you today about with expireds. But I got to tell you something. Most realtors do not call expireds or for sale by owners. Let me ask you a question. Do expireds want to sell their house? Yes. Are we realtors that sell houses? Yes. What a great match. What a great match. You just don't have the skills yet. You don't have the handling objection techniques down pat to be able to pick up that phone and call them, or a listing presentation, different props maybe to take with you at that expired listing presentation. Let me give you a hint, like a sold sign. A sold sign. I took a sold sign into every expired presentation that I went to, and that sold sign probably gave me half of my listings that I got just by bringing the sold sign in and sitting it on there, because they would look at it and say, well, what is that? Well, I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Expired. I didn't come here just to list your house. You know, the last person might have just came to list the house, but I came to get it sold. So what I'm going to ask you to do is put this sold sign into your closet. And whenever I list your house tonight, put this sold sign into your closet. And whenever I get a contract on the house and we get this thing sold, I'm going to ask you to go into the closet and put it out on the rider on the sign out in the front yard. So like I said, I didn't come in here to list it. I came in here to get it sold, but we got to list it first. So again, just having that kind of technique or that kind of thought process, you know, what else can you do? What else can you take? By the way, you know, we're going to be talking about some different things. I believe in accountability also. Oh, the fourth action that we all need to be taking, and this is what I'm going to talk about. The fourth action is when you wake up every morning, you ready? You don't do nothing. Nuh-uh, don't do that. You don't retreat, and you don't be normal. You must take massive action. Massive action. And guys, if you have not reached your goals this year, you got to take massive action right now. If you are wanting to, finish up strong, you must take massive action today. If you want to have a great 2026, you must take massive action today. We're already here. Tomorrow is October the 1st. The window is shutting. So, expired listings. How can I go after them? Whenever I came into the business, I looked at expired and forced owners and I said, my gosh, man, you know, they want to sell their house. I got to have money. I'm going after, and I'm going to master those folks. And I did. And it wasn't hard. It just was consistency, persistence, never giving up. Too many of us give up. We call expireds on, for a week. And if we don't get anybody at home, or if we don't get anybody to list with us, we say it doesn't work. No. Whenever I came into the business, and I challenge everybody here to do the same thing of what I did, I said I was going to go on 100 expired appointments in there, right there in their face, 100 expired appointments before I gave up. 100. And I challenge you to do that. 100 expired appointments. So what did I do whenever I called, or what did I say whenever I called? Okay, let me get a little bit closer to that script of what I said. I preference it with this. I'm going to give you just a little bit of a system. You need to call, let me say this, you need to call starting at 8 or 9 o'clock every morning. Now, I'll just show you how. I mean, the law changed whenever I came in, I guess, because I used to call at 6:30 in the morning. Okay. And the telemarketing that, about 4 or 5 years later, after I got into the business, the law changed and you can't call before 8 o'clock. Okay. Unless you know the people, you cannot call before 8 o'clock. But I used to call at 6:30 in the morning. Hi, how you doing? This is Rob Daniel with Blankly Blank Real Estate. I apologize for waking you up or disturbing your breakfast, but I was just giving you a call because I saw your house come off the market, and I wanted to see if you have any intentions of going with another real estate agent. Do you? Now, 90% would cuss me out and hang up. You might be one of those, but have no fear. 90% might, again, don't call at 6:30 in the morning. Wait till 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock now. But I guess what? 90% would cuss me out and hang me up. That was absolutely fine. 5% would say, no, goodbye, and hang up. But about 2 to 4, maybe 5% of those I called would say, you're one crazy real estate agent. Why don't you come on over and have a conversation with me around 10 o'clock? Because if you're that crazy, call me this early in the morning, you're crazy enough to be able to get my, house sold. So with that understanding, all I'm saying to you is that you got to do the persistence. Hey, Day and Sean, I'm not for sure who's putting things over into the chat. I'm not for sure who, what that is. But could you guys take a look at that? Because I'm not for sure what that is with the Chrome setting, search engine thing. I'm not for sure what that is. So please take a look at that. Maybe it's something really good, but Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. So something was going wrong. The computer is tripped. Okay. But anyway, let me get back to you. So 6:30 in the morning, right? 6:30 in the morning. And I'm going to turn off my chat because right now that's disturbing me. Okay. 6:30 in the morning. That was the deal. And all of a sudden, those 2 or 3 people that said, "You're one crazy real estate agent. Why don't you come on over and have a conversation with me?" Well, guess what? That's who I was looking for. I wasn't looking for all the rest of them. Who are you looking for? Go find somebody that wants to sell their house and they want your personality and they want your drive and the things that you do. I was looking for those 2 or 3. And guess what? I got them. And by the way, okay, so let me say this to you. The people that cussed me out and hung up on me, just so you know, I called them back at 10 o'clock, same day, and they would answer. And I would say, "Hi, my name is Rob Daniel at Blankety Blank Real Estate. I was the person that called you at 6:30 in this morning. Are you still mad?" And that's all I would say. Are you still mad? Now, 50% would cuss me out again, but the other 50% would laugh at me and talk to me and say, "Okay, da 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 da," and I would get 2 or 3 more of those listings. But that's how I did it, or appointments, I should say. But again, it was the persistence. So when I switched to 8 o'clock, whenever the law came out, right? And I was still doing okay. So I'm going to give you your first system in which you need to operate out of to really be able to list some of these expireds. Call them. I'm not going to let you, nobody's going to call them the way that or as many times as I did if you didn't get a hold of them. But call at 8 o'clock in the morning or 8:30 or 9 if you don't feel comfortable at 8. But for you that are taking massive action and you're ready to go, call them at 8 o'clock in the morning or 8:30 in the morning. And again, I'll give you that script again of what I said, but call them. If you don't get a hold of them, in the morning, call them at 12:15 in the afternoon. Why 12:15 in the afternoon? Okay. It's because at 12:15 in the afternoon, many of them are coming back home to be able to have lunch, and you'll catch some of them. Well, why not call at 12 o'clock? If they're going to have lunch at home, again, they're leaving at 12 and running to their house and having lunchtime, right, Carrie? So call them at lunch at 12:15 and then call them at 4 o'clock. Okay. Now you could do 7 o'clock, something like that. I just knew if I could catch them at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, right when they're getting home, I might be able to talk to them. They're tired. But again, if I wait till 6 or 7, they're having dinner. If I wait till 8 o'clock, they're putting the kids to bed. There's never a really good time to call. So you just call. So your system is this: 8 o'clock or 9, 12:15, or 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 7 business days straight if you don't get a hold of them. Now, you do leave a message at 12:15, or you can leave it in the morning. And here's the message that I left. And by the way, I can send this to you. I have my whole system, what I'm saying to you and what I said to them on voicemail, and what I'm about to tell you when I got a hold of them. I have this on voice text. Okay. So I'm gonna say over into the chat room right now so that I can see everybody. If you'd like to have this voice text, okay, then please just say yes over there, and my assistant will grab a hold of it, and I'll send you the voice text here real soon. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Because it is a good voice text. Anyway, let me come back to you. So I would call them and I would leave a message. Like let's say I left a message. You called at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. "Hi, this is Rob Daniel. I saw your house come off the market, and I was just giving you a call to see if you have any intentions of going with another real estate agent. Do you?" And I would say, "Please give me a call back." And here's the key. Here's the key of how I got people to call me back. Don't worry. If you don't call me, I'll call you. And that's all I said. And then I hung up. Then I called them at 12:15, Then I would call them back around 4 o'clock and I would leave another message. Hi, this is Rob Daniel. I'm a man of my word, right? I said, I would call you back. Hey, I saw your house come off the market. You might have been working all day, but I saw your house come off the market. And I was just giving you a call to see if you have any intentions to go with another real estate agent. Hey, give me a call. If you don't call me, don't worry. I'll call you. Have a great day. And then I would the next day. So that was done that day. Next day, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, calling the same person and some new people. You'll get a time where you have enough people to call for a good hour, 2 hours every single day. And these are people that want to sell their house. Hey, I was just giving you a call to see if you, okay, I'm a man of my word, or if you're a woman, I'm a woman of my word. And I was just giving you a call back today. And so if you didn't go get a hold of them, it's 9, 12, 15, 4 or 5. And leave a message at the 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. And 7 business days straight. That's the system. Okay? That's the system. Well, what happens if I don't get a hold of them after 7 business days straight? Then you put them into another little system where you have it on a Google sheet, all the people that you have attempted to call. And then you just, whenever you have your lead generation time, you just call them at random whenever you want to. And I left them in there for like 3 months, calling them every hour, every day. But again, I didn't get to everybody every day in that part of my system because I would have 200 or 300 sometimes. And after about 3 months, I would just delete them out. Okay. So, but the crucial time of this system is the first 7 business days. That's where you will list probably 90% of all your houses. Okay. 90%, but you got to follow up. It's got to be like a clockwork, man. It's got to be like a clockwork. You got to follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. Okay. So I got a hold of them. When I got a hold of them, here's what I would say, just about what I said over on the thing, but I want to give you the psychology behind why I asked the question and the things that I said. Hi, how you doing? My name is Rob Daniel with ABC Realty. I saw your house come off the market and I was just giving you a call. That is a key thing to say. I was just giving you a call. Do you understand that part right there? That means, hey, chill out. I'm not trying to get your listing right now. I'm just giving you a call. I'm just giving you a call to see if you have any intentions of going with another real estate agent. Because you want to know that, don't you? And so just be yourself. Listen to the way I'm talking. Hi, how you doing? This is Rob Daniel with ABC Realty. I saw your house come off, and you might want to talk fast. I saw your house come off the market, and I was just giving you a call to see if you have any intention of going with another real estate agent. Do you? Now, over in the chat, real quick, what are some of the answers they would say? Do it real quick. Are you going with another real estate agent? Are you looking to have a maybe, no, yes, yes, please, that kind of thing? No, yes. Come on, give me you got a little bit better stuff than that. Come on, no or yes, maybe. How about, yeah, there you go. I'm going to relist with the same agent. There you go. But love it, Ron. I can appreciate that. Okay. Staying with my same, I can appreciate that. Listen to how I'm saying, put back in the spring. I can appreciate that. Going to sell it myself. I can appreciate that. Okay. I don't think it can sell since the first agent couldn't get it sold. I can appreciate that. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? I can appreciate that, Hector. I don't understand a word you say. You're too fast. Absolutely correct. You got to mirror the person that you are talking to. Once they start talking, if they start going slow, you got to bring your rate of speed down. But if they are, to be careful there, whoever said that, hang on. I don't know if I'm going to say this right, Alta Grace. The thing about talking a little bit faster, especially when you're talking to them or you're saying your script right at the very beginning, it's so they don't hang up on you. Okay, they don't hang up on you. So anything and everything that they say, just understand, just agree with them. I can appreciate that. I hate all you realtors. I can appreciate that too. And because you're going to ask the next question. So you say, I can appreciate, I'm going for sale by owner. I'm staying with the same agent. By the way, all of these are just objections. That's all they are. And I have the top 5 objections. Not going to give them to you now. And the script in which to operate out of and which to talk to them. And again, the only reason you don't call them is because you haven't practiced the scripts enough and role played enough to be able to talk to them just that quick. Okay. I can appreciate it. Now here's the next part. Here's the next part of the beginning script. Okay. I can appreciate what you're saying. I can appreciate that. But let me ask you this. If you had sold with that other real estate agent, where are you moving to next? Slow your rate of speech down now. If you had sold with that other real estate agent, kind of a little bit of a stab on them, right? Where are you moving to next? Guys, let me tell you the psychology of what I've just said to you, because here's the deal with this. You want to put them in their happy place, okay? You want to put them where they're going. You want to put them out of the house that they're upset about. You want to put them out of the mind, really, of the real estate agent that they're upset about, that didn't do the things that they thought they should do, and the house didn't sell. They're not in a very good mood, okay? And they're ready to pounce on you. That's why you don't call either, because you just know they're ready. They're not happy. And they're not, and they shouldn't be. And I don't want them to be. But however, if you had sold with that other real estate agent, I can appreciate all of your objections. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. However, calm yourself down now. You appreciated everything. However, if you had sold with that other real estate agent, where were you moving to next? You see how I brought everything down for a moment? It's all about voice inflections, rising, going up and down. You can't just be monotone, and you can't just be, like me, very excited and very, fired up all the time. I have to force myself. If you had sold with that other real estate agent, let me ask you a question. If you had sold with that other real estate agent, where are you moving to next? They want to tell you. They desire to tell you. They can't wait to tell you, this is where I wanted to go. I was ready to move to Florida. I was ready to move to California. I was ready to move to Colorado. I was ready to move to Arizona. I was ready to move to Texas. I was ready to move to... Okay, well, let me give you an example here. I'm moving to Florida. Ooh, what a wonderful place. I'm moving to San Diego, California. Ooh, what a wonderful place. I'm moving to Arkansas. Ooh, what a wonderful place. I'm moving to, McKinney, Texas. Ooh, what a wonderful place. I'm moving to Fargo, North Dakota. What a wonderful cold place. Okay. Every place that they tell you, or any of these expires tell you, if they answer your question, which they desire to answer it, they desire to tell you where they were going. Ooh, what a wonderful place. You ought to practice that. What a wonderful place. Okay. Because that's where it is a wonderful place for them. I'm moving just down the street into a new subdivision that they are building down there. And they're holding the house for me. Oh, what a wonderful place. I'm sure it is. Now, watch this. Tell me more about, Florida, where you're going. Are you going to the East Coast or are you going to the West Coast? Now, you need to know some geographic areas a little bit. You're going to East or West? Because, are you going to the Gulf or are you going over here to the Atlantic? Because the Atlantic side, man, that's where the action, man, boom, 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 boom. Now, the Gulf side, they're a little bit more calmer over there, like down in Naples or Clearwater or those type of places. They're just a little bit. And so which way are you going? Are you going there for business? Or are you going there for pleasure? Are you going to Arkansas for business? Or are you going there for family? Oh, you're going there for family. Oh, so that's why you want to get there pretty quick, right? Or if they're, again, like if it's the water, are you a fisherman? Are you a boater? Are you there? Or you just love seeing the water, the sunrise or the sunset on the water? So you gotta talk to them. You've got them in their, what did I call it? Their happy place. Keep them, ladies and gentlemen, in their happy place. Because I say this to every one of you. If you don't keep them in the happy place, then they're going to come back to the house and get all ugly and angry again and all this. But if you keep them over in the happy place, keep them smiling. You can feel them smiling on the phone. You can feel them telling you, man, I'm going to the Gulf. I'm going to Naples. I'm going to Marco Island. And man, I can't wait to get there to fish and sea-doo and boat and have a great time down there. Once you have feel like you've got their guard coming down, their guard is coming down, their guard's coming down, you feel them smiling, you feel them talking about where they're, bam! Get the appointment right then. Get the appointment right then. While you have their defense down, get the appointment. Hey, listen, why don't I do this for you? You know, you don't have to list with me. I always said that. You don't have to list with me. However, let me stop by, take a look at your house with all the decision makers there, and let me look at it through the buyer's eye and see why and tell all of you why your house didn't sell. It could be the price. It could be something else. But let me look at it through the buyer's eyes to be able to see why your house didn't sell. Is Monday good or is Thursday better? You didn't say, I said, is that okay? Or should I? Or would you like me to? I never said that kind of thing. I always just assumed they were going to say okay because I had them in their happy place. I had the defense down. I had them really moving in the direction that I wanted them to move in. And then all of a sudden I say, is Monday good or is Thursday better? Is that morning or afternoon? Is that 5 or 7? I'll see you then. And that's how you get the appointment. That's how you do it. So my whole point of this in telling you all these things is this, is that you've got to be able to take them from where they are when you talk to them on the phone. Really, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Oh, wow. You know, if you had some with that other real estate, where are you moving? It's all about moving them from where they are to where they want to go. And once you have got them where they want to go, ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you this. You feel the defense coming down. Talk to them a little bit about where they're going. I don't care if it's just down the street. You know, tell me a little bit more about that new construction. Ooh, everything's going to be new. Everything's going to be wonderful, man. You're going to get a walk in, man. You get to smell that new carpet and all that kind of stuff. You know, put them there and then say, why don't I do this for you? Why don't I help you out? Why don't I take a look at your house with did you understand what I said? All the decision makers there. Okay. And move you in that direction. And guys, that's how I did it. But, and I know my time is really just about over with here. However, that's the saying that I did. And I never deviated. I never deviated from how I operated. I never let them get me off of my script, my handling objection technique. Now, once I get there, or if they say, no, I still think I'm going to go with another, I'm going to go with the same agent. Okay, now I've got to handle that objection. Okay, and that can be a whole nother webinar. I just wanted to show you how I got the appointments. And if you get the appointments and they let you come over no matter what. By the way, I mean, again, I got a friend in the business. Come on, that's an old objection. You know, I got a family member, I got a cousin, something like that. Do you really want your family to know your finances? That kind of thing. I mean, do you really want this? Why don't I give them a referral fee? I'll do all the work and give them a referral fee. There's so many handling objection techniques. You just got to know. I believe in this. I hope that you don't feel like there's any arrogance here or there any egotistical thing, but I don't know that there's an objection that I can't handle from an expired or a for sale by owner, because even in my 37 years in the business, they really haven't changed. They're the same old tired expireds. I mean, objections. You just need to learn them. And so with that understanding and with that, all of that, because again, I know my time is up. I do want to offer you something that I do have. And I hope that you get this. You're going to get the recording also. Everybody on here, I believe, is going to get the recording. And we're going to send you out my voice text. I hope that you appreciate all of that. But I want to give you something that is dear to my heart. And there's a bunch of people on here that are part of this. I have I believe, let me say this to you. I believe that you either need to get someone over the next to now to the end of the year. Okay. I hope you can find somebody that will hold you accountable to doing this system of what I have said. It's just a matter of accountability. I hope you can find a role play partner that, get the main objections and then role play what the objections handling techniques is. I trust that you will, find a role play partner that will role play so that you can take it like that. Okay. And get it and make it happen. And if you have to hire somebody, then hire somebody to hold you accountable to that. Okay. Between now and the end of the year. By the way, I'm telling you now, stick with it till New Year's and watch New Year's. You will list 15, 20 expireds in January. But my goal for you is to help you get to 5 or 10 by Thanksgiving so that you have it going into 2026. Okay. Now, I do a coaching program. Please don't sign out on me yet. I'm gonna tell you how much it is. Pretty cheap. Okay. And I do this out of the bottom of my heart. Okay. Don't need the money. I've been fortunate enough. I'm 70 years old now. Get that. I hope you think I got a lot of energy and I don't look 70. I hope you put that over into the chat. No, I'm just kidding. But here's the thing. I've got a program. It's usually $200 a month. But again, between now and Friday, if you join it, it's 99 bucks, I think it is. Is that right, Day? Is it 99 or 95? Something like that. But anyway, it is absolutely affordable. Okay. And what I do every Monday at noontime Eastern, we role play together. We lead generate together. I help you anytime. I'm available anytime that you want, you need me. Okay. I'm just available for you, except when I'm asleep. Okay. Now I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. So, I go to bed early, but again, I'm here for you. Okay. I'm right here for you. So again, that's what I would say to everybody on here, that if you want to have a discussion with me about this program, or right there it is, they just put it in there. Go ahead and join. Give yourself a Christmas present. 99 bucks a month. That's it. And give yourself a Christmas present. All right. And let's do this at least till the end of January or maybe beyond. And if I can help you list 1 or 2 a month and get those things sold, think about that. You're looking making $10, $15, $20,000. That'll more and pay than $99 a month. Okay. So I'd love to be your partner. I would love to be your accountability partner and help you out with this. So over there it is. Not Chad. I mean, that's it. You got the Monday group calls and you've got me, and I give you all those handling objection techniques, listing presentation. Yep. Absolutely, Chad. Absolutely. Scripts, systems, everything that I have, everything that I can be, and I'm there for you. Okay. Right. There you go, Don. Rob on demand. And so, yes, if you'd like to just have that part right there, I'd love to be. And by the way, it goes with for sale by owners too. It's expired and for sale by owners. So sign up today, guys. I mean, what do you got to lose? I mean, it's not a contract. Okay. You can quit anytime you want. And it's just not a contract. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to send that out. Is it Kazi or Kazi? Anderson, yes, I'm gonna send that out to you. We're gonna get that to you. And by the way, Land Voice, RedX, all those type of things, they will send it to you in a nice package. And I know if you mention Icon Coaching, you get a heck of a discount. Yeah, heck of a discount. And so anyway, that's what I've got for you today. Guys, again, I would love for you. Let me give you my text. Okay, I read the text faster. 757. Put my number over there if you will. If you want to join this program or just talk to me more about it, just text me and I'll give you. We'll figure out a time to talk. Okay, just text me. And you got that over there yet, Dave? There you go. There it is. Text Rob. Or you can email me at rob@iconcoaching.com. And let's get together. Let's get together and see if I can help you with these expireds. Okay. Well, listen, thank you so much, Sean. I don't know if you're still here and you want to say anything. You might be gone by now. But I want to thank everybody for being here. And I trust that you'll come to the sales surge in Texas if you're near Texas. And I trust that I'll see you again real soon. Okay. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.